The Medanick building in downtown Bath was built in 1895 following a devastating fire that destroyed an entire block a decade earlier, and was named after the owner of the building that had burned. Commissioned by prominent resident Galen Moses, the corner building was one of 15 that he owned and operated in the downtown area. Though the original architect is unattributed, the design is likely the work of Francis Fassett or John Calvin Stevens. Both architects had previously worked with Moses and were known for their work in the Italianate style. Over the past century, the building has had various uses, most notably housing Sweat's drugstore in the early 20th century. More recently, the building was partially vacant, with open food businesses occupying the first floor commercial spaces. The genesis of the current rehabilitation project was the desire of Brett Johnson and Rowan Wagner, co-owners of Main Street Design Company, to obtain a fresh space to expand their growing business. Working with Sean Ireland of Windward Development, the team partnered to reimagine the building as a combination retail and live-work design studio. At the time of acquisition, the building was in need of all new systems and updating, structural improvements to the brick colonnades, brick repointing, historically appropriate facade, storefront, historic window and door preservation and replacement, and management of the basement's mud-filled floor to deal with moisture caused by the tidal waters of the Kennebec River. The team undertook a complete renovation of the building, working around the historic aspects of the structure that were to remain. The retail storefront, which had been divided into 2 units, was combined into one, but visually the building retains its distinctive 2 storefront characteristics, including a completely renovated and historically appropriate facade. Interior wing walls follow the 2-unit layout with a modern open concept floor plan. The storefront and facade materials include glazing, brick, and custom painted wood panels and trim. Extensive masonry work was completed on the exterior south-facing wall to restore the mortar work. Upstairs, in the live-work residential unit, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, open-concept, loft-style apartment with views of the Kennebec River. The lower windows were removed and replaced with double-hung, historically appropriate wood windows. The upper original windows were removed and completely restored with new glazing and paint and reinstalled. A mezzanine level was added, allowing for an open-concept master suite and study. All of the handrails and mezzanine railing were custom-made by the owner, with help from a local welder and craftsman. The original ceiling and floors were left intact and refinished. 2 original wrought iron truss cables demarcate the mezzanine and the master bedroom. Windward Development worked with Frank Carr from No Hype Consulting, Build Architecture, and Mandy Reynolds on the state and federal historic preservation tax credit approval process. Gorham Savings Bank and Coastal Enterprises Inc. were instrumental in financing the project. The City of Bath in particular, Scott Davis, CEO, was also very supportive of the various elements and details of the project. Calendar Island Construction, owned and operated by Frank Groden, completed all of the custom renovation and carpentry details. The Medanick building is a significant structure and on an important corner in Bath's historic downtown. Today, the ground floor is once again an active retail storefront where the public can purchase unique and Maine-made home goods and hardware, as well as visit a working interior and home design studio. The residential unit upstairs is a live workspace, offering a blank canvas for Main Street Design Company to outfit as an additional showroom apartment, which provides inspiration for the everyday. The preservation of significant historical aspects of the building, as well as the high level of craftsmanship by local tradesmen, have made this a responsible and impressive historic redevelopment. Response to the project and the building's new purpose have been beneficial to the area, inspiring other local building owners to make renewed investments in their structures.